Each of Chauvin's guilty charges carries a different maximum sentence. It's going to be up to the judge to decide how long he remains behind bars where he is tonight.
Kim Kalunian spoke with a local law professor about what happens in the weeks ahead. Kim?
Derek Chauvin is expected to receive his sentence in 8 weeks, and it could be the first time we hear directly from him since he chose not to testify during his trial. Former police officer Derek Chauvin escorted from a Minneapolis courtroom in handcuffs. The 45-year-old now in custody, where he will remain until his sentencing in June.
You know, what will be fascinating in this particular sentencing proceeding will be what the defendant himself has to say. Since he chose not to testify at trial, we don't really have any sense of whether there is remorse, whether there is acceptance of responsibility.
Andrew Horwitz is the director of the Criminal Defense Clinic at Roger Williams University. He believes the prosecution will push for a lengthy prison sentence.
This wasn't an officer who got into an off-duty fight. This was an officer who was using his uniform and his badge in order to commit a heinous crime. Certainly the prosecution will seek a very long sentence based on that factor.
Find the defendant guilty.
Horwitz says he wasn't surprised by Tuesday's verdict, even though the jury deliberated for just over 10 hours and sent no questions to the judge.
It often takes jurors a longer time to get to unanimity on guilt beyond a reasonable doubt. So the fact that this was a pretty quick verdict in a difficult, emotionally charged trial suggests to me that there was probably very little dissension, if any, in the jury.
Guilty.
Horwitz says the evidence was strong, particularly cell phone video that captured the nation's attention and disputed the narrative initially released by police that George Floyd died following a medical incident.
I think the video was everything. We used to have to listen to police accounts of how things transpired. We no longer have to listen solely to police accounts. We have video to look at.
And Horwitz expects Chauvin to appeal, but says the appeals process is not about the facts of the case and would instead seek to point out errors that were made during the legal proceedings. I'm Kim Kalunian, 12 News.